Hey everyone, thanks for stopping by Bougie Baller Broadcasting. On today's episode, we're going to talk about something near and dear to my heart. NBA. I love basketball. Growing up in Chicago, huge Chicago Bulls fan. Michael Jordan, definitely the GOAT. Hands down, can't change my mind. But today we're going to talk about not one of my teams. We're going to talk about the New York Knicks. And I'm not a fan of the Knicks growing up as a Bulls fan. But I think the Knicks don't get the right amount of blame or the right amount of credit for moves that they're making lately. Yes, they fired Tom Thibodeau. Tom Thibodeau brought them to the Eastern Conference Finals this season. You would think that would be a great season, and it was, especially because of the injuries and everything that they've had. So the Knicks go out and they fire Tom Thibodeau. Everybody's wondering why. What's their next move? Who are they going to get? A lot of big names out there. And they've been turned down either informally or uninformally by about 5 or 6 top name coaches. Hurley, Jason Kidd, Billy Donovan, just to name a few. And you watch the local sports scene, whether it be major broadcasting, ESPN, Get Up, First Take, and everybody's blaming the Knicks. What were the Knicks doing? Today, Magic Johnson was talking about it on ESPN. You thought that the Knicks would have had a plan. They would have had something in place. Charles Barkley said that the New York Knicks were idiots because to get rid of a good coach like Tom Thibodeau, you should have a plan. You should have what's your next move going to be. But I think a lot of people are missing the main point here. The Knicks don't have a plan. They don't know who their next coach is going to be. Yeah, they're reaching out to Jason Kidd and some top name coaches trying to pull somebody, but they didn't have a plan. And why didn't they have a plan? Because in the modern NBA, it's not always the owners, the GMs, or even the coaches running these teams. The players have taken over. As we've seen through the whole playoffs, Mikal Bridges, I don't see myself playing for Tom Thibodeau much longer. What does that mean? Players don't like to play Tom Thibodeau's style of defense. It's well noted that Tom Thibodeau played his starters much more minutes than anybody else in the NBA playoffs this season. And of course, players get worn down. Maybe that wasn't a good plan. I definitely wouldn't have coached that way. But the problem is, Tom Thibodeau's a good coach. But when the players start saying that they don't want to play for that coach, it pushes the envelope of that team to get rid of that coach. Because that's the thing to do. Because players don't sit there and listen to their coach. They try to undermine their coach. Some cases, not always. Just look at it in the modern age. Michael Jordan played for one team until he did go and have a stint with the Washington Wizards. But most players played for one team. They were loyal to him. They were loyal to that fan base. They were loyal to those owners. Nowadays, players are jumping ship. As soon as it doesn't look like they're going to win 50, 60 games, make the playoffs, they're chasing a chip, we got to go to a different team. We got to go to a team that has an all-star. It used to be they needed three superstars on a team. Now we need 4. Now we need 6. Like, where's it going to go next? Organizations need to take the NBA back and do it their way. Again, they're the owners. They're the GMs. They're the builders. So again, this whole coaching situation with Tom Thibodeau, I don't believe it's the Knicks' problem or the Knicks' fault. I think they made the move and got rid of a very good coach, Tom Thibodeau, mainly because the players were complaining. And they're trying to keep their players happy. Now, you want to blame the Knicks? There's a long list that we can blame. Just this season, Dante DiVincenzo should not have traded him. He was the heart and soul. Magic Johnson said it today. He was the heart and soul of that team. He's a scrappy player that can come off the bench and give you good minutes. They needed that in the playoffs. But trading him and Randall to get Cat in return, now again, disclaimer, I've never been a huge fan of Cat. I think he's soft. I think he plays from the outside too much. And it showed up in this playoffs. The Knicks would have been a better team with Dante, with Randall, than they would have been with Cat. So again, there's a lot of blame on the Knicks, but I don't think the coaching is one. Yeah, just my opinion. Just wanted to throw it out there. Again, thank you for stopping by Bougie Baller Broadcasting. Again, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, leave me a comment, let me know what you want me to talk about. If you disagree with me, hey, it's fine. Let me know. We all have our opinions, and that's what makes this world great. So until next time, keep hooping.